What's up, you guys? Bro, today was a day. My body has been screaming at me. I have been feeling sensations and desires and things I thought were dead. Like, I didn't even think my vagina worked anymore. And this week has been like a serious news flash that it still does and it will no longer be ignored. I want to start off by saying I did not start my celibacy journey when I got saved. I actually started my celibacy journey at the last relationship I had, which was not a relationship. It was actually a situationship. However, it wasn't like toxic. Said every girl ever who was in a situationship, but no, seriously, I was working for a cruise line and there was this guy. He was like the sous chef, he was like the lead chef or whatever, and like he pursued me. I mean, I wasn't interested in him, but like he kept pursuing me, and the fact that he pursued me like so intently really like kind of turned me on and made me want to give him a chance. So we got into it or whatever, and we started having our little thing, but some romance actually blossomed between us, but it never progressed very far because he lived in Houston, he had a daughter, and I was living in Vegas at the time. So even though we did kind of start to feel for each other on like a deeper level, we never really let it get too far because we just couldn't see it working out. But after that ended, honest with y'all, I got tired of my body count going up. I wish I had held on to my virginity. I lost my virginity when I was like 20 years old. I wish I had held on to it. I'm 28. But so after that relationship ended, I was just like, I don't want to sleep with any more men. Like I really just want to wait. I really want to wait until a man is like ready to fully commit to me, like marriage and all that, because I am so tired of looking for this deep emotional connection that I keep trying to fill with sex that is not working. Even when I was with certain guys and like we were in long-term relationships, the sex just wasn't that great for me. I've never even experienced an orgasm. And I know that's crazy, but actually it's not crazy. And I know a lot of women are probably going to relate to this. Like, I have never experienced an orgasm through penetration. Most of my orgasms and my pleasures come from my own self-induced, desires and like me touching myself. So I was just like, there's really no point in me even having sex in a relationship until I get this ring. Mind you, I've been on this journey 3 years. This year marks year 3. This week has been real. I mean, when I tell you guys, like, I have just been like, like the level of fighting I'm doing in my mind and in my body because I don't want to have sex. And I know I don't want to have sex. What I really want is someone to love me. Okay. Like, I don't want him to just crack me like a scrambled egg in an iron skillet on a Sunday morning, which would be amazing. But like, I want him to actually make me feel safe. I want him to be emotionally available. Like, I want there to be tension and like romance and love between us. And I feel like that's what's been missing in a lot of my sexual encounters, even when I was in a relationship, because me and those guys just weren't compatible. This weekend, it got to be so bad and I was struggling so bad that I was like, you know what? I'm just going to download Bumble and I'm just going to put out a help wanted ad. I prayed about it. I was like, God, help me find someone safe. I don't want to get an STD. I need this. I was like, I need this. I was like, you don't understand. It's been 3 long years and it's been my whole life of never finding that fulfillment and that happiness and that love and that just pleasure I'm looking for in a relationship. I'm like, I just can't do it anymore. Can you just help me find somebody safe, please? Oh gosh, I got a couple matches, but I definitely did get hit in the gut with like some conviction, y'all. As I was scrolling and looking through my types and I was like, no, I'm not attracted to him. No, I'm not attracted to him. No, I'm not attracted to him. Eventually, like, I started to look at their faces and their profiles and I was like, these are people. These are people. They have feelings and emotions, and I cannot just use somebody's son because I want to dry hump him into an oblivion because I have not had sex in 3 years, which is what I was downloading Bumble for. Like, my help wanted ad was like, I'm not looking for intercourse because I was like, well, you know what? I just won't have sex. Like, I just won't let him penetrate. But like, like, we can dry hump each other. Like, we can make out. Like, he can give me a hickey. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can touch me. Like, y'all, like, I'm down bad. Okay, like, there's no way to say it. And so it's just like, screw it. But then I was like, these are people. Like, this is somebody's son. I was like, these are God's sons. I don't want to do this to them. Like, these people are not instruments for my self-pleasure. They're not. And even if I did it, I know I'm still not going to get what I'm wanting, because I'm wanting like intimacy on a much deeper level. I'm not just wanting sex. I want to be known and held and loved and cherished. Like, at this point, I need to be in a relationship. Like, I don't even know if I even get the man. Can I even hold out to marriage? I don't know why I'm even thinking about this still, because I'm not a Christian anymore. But even, I don't know if I met the husband, if I could contain myself. Like, I'm going to be all over this man. Like, But so, like, now I'm in this place where I have these matches on Bumble, because, like, obviously once I put that help wanted ad, it wasn't hard. I took like the pictures that were necessary, and they weren't even sexual, y'all. Like, my pictures weren't even sexual. I just had a picture. I'm not gonna tell y'all what the pictures look like, but y'all just know I look good. I have like this guy. He's totally my type. I have like 3 guys on there. 2 are totally my type, and they both kind of want to meet with me. One is a police officer, and I'm just like, officer, I did it. Arrest me. I did it. Ooh, I'm freaking out. Like, I'm freaking out. This is hard. This is so hard. I just don't want to hurt anybody. Like, I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to get attached to, I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to hurt some guy. Worst case scenario, we develop feelings for each other. And like, you guys, I'm leaving Jacksonville. Like, I have the savings. I've been applying to jobs. Like, I'm not even going to stay in this state for 6 more months. So like, why am I going to do this? So logically, everything in me is screaming not to do this. But like, I'm just so tired. I'm so tired. I'll be real with you guys. I started masturbating because it was just so bad. Like, I've been so horny. Like, it was that, or I was going to have sex with my neighbor because I know he wants me and I'm not even attracted to him. But I had to do something, and I picked the lesser evil. And I'm not saying I'm proud of myself. I'm actually really not. But I just put the cover over my head and pretended like God wasn't looking. I really don't want to get into the Bible right now, but people have made the argument to me that, like, masturbation is permissible. But like, in my humble opinion, imagine like your desire for like sex, lust, intimacy, whatever word you want to use. Imagine that it's a fire. Masturbation is like adding sticks to it. So like, if you're not married and you're celibate and you don't have anywhere for that release to go, all you're doing is feeding into it and adding the flame. You're keeping it going. Sometimes it's better to just let it die. So today, like, I took my hydroxyzine, I came home, I took a long hot shower, I am drinking my lemon ginger tea, and I'm just kind of like venting and talking about like how all this has been for me. And honestly, the desire has waned down a little bit. I have pimple patches on my face, y'all. Today was like a long day at work, but yeah, so like, this is something I've really been struggling with. Definitely still have that Bumble up. I even had a guy ask me out. Like, he's already asked me out. He's like, I definitely would like to get to know you. And I was like, I bet you would. You know what? The gag is, when I was on Bumble, like, trying to date and like introduce myself with the intention for a relationship and then marriage, I could not find one single guy on there that was serious, that I was attracted to. The moment I hit a 180 and I'm just trying to find someone to let me hump on him, everybody's a Jesus freak. Everybody loves Jesus. Everybody's looking for marriage. So if there's anybody in the Jacksonville area and you're looking to get married, maybe you need to get on Bumble, because there's a lot of men of God on there looking for a wife. But as for me, in this household, I feel like that woman that's in the book of Proverbs where Solomon is constantly warning her son, hey, stay out of her house, stay out of her room, don't talk to her. That's how I feel right now, because if I get my hands on somebody's son, I think I'll probably break his freaking pelvic bone. I'm serious. So yeah, that's how my journey is going. How is your journey going? Also, what's the craziest thing you ever asked God to help you do? Because to date, probably it's going to be asking him to help me get laid, basically. Is there anybody watching this that follows Christ, but like has sex anyway? I'm just curious. I'm just curious. I just want to know. Because I know some people do that. You guys, I just genuinely feel like he's cock blocking me right now. I don't know. Like, I had these matches and now all of a sudden they're not talking to me. I asked him to help me. And he's not helping me. He's getting in my way.